go to Sunset Park. Okay, let me see that. Let me see that. Let me see, let the cat, let me see that, oh, woo. Let me see you take it, that. Let me see you pour it, oh, okay, these two clowns is on there, huh? I see how that feel. I know how that feel. That feel like some, mm. Okay, what's that? Oh, that motherfucker. Oh, that. Yeah.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show. Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping all their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great
Yo.
On the way.
Yo, what's up? NBA. Oh, yeah. Hey, shit. I'll be back. That ain't bastard kicked me. Yo, what's up? Who? Yeah. Yeah, shit. Did my fair. Huh? I know. I'm sick. I sent him the right to join. Do you that? Do you that NBA 6K team? Download it and stuff. Go to the PlayStation Store and stuff. It's free. Yeah, well, shit. You shit out of luck then. Who? Yeah. Mhm. Mm. Yep. Who? Oh yeah, the self-cheer is on too.
You always gonna have people who don't believe that you really good at what you do.
I
You
did,
know,
but
and that's
I don't
why
know
most
why
of
they're
them
not
really haven't
coming.
figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do. You know, so that's just what it is.
NBA 16. Yep. Uh, who? Right about him. Uh, oh no. Okay, now let me see something. Who? Shit. I don't know. It's the fuck that. You doubted. I don't have your fitterets. What? I can't hear you. 80, going on 83. Yes. what's up, my nigga? Yo.
Hammond for the swinging, fresh tomatoes for the salad. Little government, the burger's free, cooking on the grill. Still let myself so stupid, I can walk home alone. No need a shoulder to lean on, I'm being cold. Music's my meal ticket. If I could keep living on, you get time ticking like waiting in line, and you don't get in. No weight to no hole, and the weight of the game is breaking your soul. Taking your game, playing the role. Keep telling my family short like told. Can readers let it linger hard to pick up teeth with broken fingers, and I humble myself till I was hollow inside. But no more, I get the zippers, you can swallow my pride.
And the streets paper chase supreme testing our patience. Now stop the presses. Listen up, this is not.
Okay.
Listening, y'all can hear a lyrical street. The cars roaring. Rap the work find us in Tennessee. Looking for bucks here if they still Tennessee. NYG. We appeal to those that feel. Practice freedom of speech and refuse to hold back. What you say? NYG. We appeal to those that feel. Practice freedom of speech and refuse to hold back. What you say? NYG.
Jump from SoCal, Hollywood to the slums. Get burnt by the California sun on the west side. East Coast where you at? Got to New York like a net on a jet to London. To Brazil, to Quebec, like a whole world to Quebec to Ferg. Tell them, lay back, slow down. Better represent when we come to your town. So lay back, slow down. What you represent when we come to your town. So get in with the business, I'ma be there in a minute. I just booked a Paris ticket, thinking about your little visit. I'ma run it to the limit, and me on my way to Venice. LA got the people saying, Brooklyn saying, RCM saying, Vegas saying.
2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for...
Alarms go off when I enter the building.
A breathtaking view of our nation's capital, Washington, D.C., the setting for our game tonight. On the road and hungry for a win against an Eastern Conference rival, the Milwaukee Bucks are ready for this thing to get started. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. And with the road trip approaching, the Wizards play the final game of their homestand. Guys, what a terrific start to the season. They've really been getting it done early.
And when I look at Washington, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they stayed true to it.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward, and it's Monroe in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And guys, the Greek freak really improved his numbers across the board last season. Giannis was up in every measurable category except three-point percentage.
He's really improved his shooting, though, overall. The three ball still eludes him a little bit here and there. But what I like, Kevin, is his aggressiveness. That's what's making the difference in his game right now.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Jason Kidd. What'd you find out, Doris?
We talked about the problems of facing a player who is athletically gifted.
Shit out.
So we'll try to lull him into traps and get him taking shots that he doesn't feel comfortable.
To look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And so Greg Monroe nails both of them.
And what a double-double machine Greg Monroe is becoming. Top 6 for power forwards last season. Top 5 for centers. And his game is only continuing to evolve. And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Parker, and the foul called on Markieff Morris. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Carter Williams kicks to Monroe. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Antetokounmpo's got his first basket. Well, Greg, the thing about Monroe, we knew he was a prolific scorer and a rebounder when he was a 5-star recruit out of high school. So Clark, this is nothing new for him.
I think what you see, Kevin, is the added muscle coming into play and benefiting him. He's just an average athlete, but being stronger makes him more effective.
And yes, sir, that one drops. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Dudley, no luck.
Well, they finally missed on their 4th shot of the game. That's a good way to start things off.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Carter Williams. Gortat against Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Gortat.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Middleton's got his second basket of the night. Wizards trail by 4. From deep, Wall, that's good.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
For the Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against Cleveland.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Last season at both sides of the coin for the Wizards. Started out very hot, but then just could not keep it going.
Well, you know, the start was extremely hot. 19-6, which tied a franchise best, that record. After that, though, they played close to 500 ball the rest of the time.
Here's Wall following the bucket by the Bucks.
High-quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-E, shaking his head. Tough miss that time. The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Now here's Parker. 17 points for him last game against Cleveland.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Okay, time now for an injury report. We've got a chance to check up on Antetokounmpo's status with Doris.
Well, Kevin, I caught up with head athletic trainer for the Bucks. He told me that after taking a look at him, it's thankfully just a sore wrist. A discouraging development for this team so early in the season. We'll see what kind of impact it has on them in the long term, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
And let's just hope the rehab process doesn't drag on any longer than it has to.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, following the bucket by the Wizards. Outside Mayo. Plumlee, the pass to Mayo. And he gets it to go.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Here's Sessions. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Here is Bayless. He had 10 points in the win against Cleveland. Taken away by Nene. In transition, here come the Wizards. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Dishes it to Plumlee. It's tipped. Taken away by Nene. And here we go. Washington fast break. That puts them in the lead.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Mayo against Thornton. Here's Mayo. 2 on the clock. The shot will not go. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Wizards out front, up by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And a chance now to hear from the Brazilian big man Nene about the development of this.
We changed our style, the way we think about.
With Nene in the mix, that team is indeed capable and talented and can do some very special things.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he's in a supporting role, and when he steps up in a big way, he gives them an X factor.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Get that shit out of here.
They are dialed in. from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Wizards 5 right now. The talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. Markieff Morris is out there with Otto Porter Jr. Then it's Nene in at the 5 down low. Well, guys, how good a playmaker is John Wall? Second in assists last season to Chris Paul. Clark, he almost finished number 1.
Yeah, and the only difference really is that Paul was a little more efficient than Wall. Paul had a 4-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio. Wall was only at 2.5 to 1. But some of that is Paul's experience. Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
There's Beal with the 3. Can't hit. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
And the one thing about John Wall, he has that air of confidence that only the truly great ones possess. He's a fearless attacker, tremendous vision and creativity, a true floor general, not just an athlete masquerading as a point guard.
And, you know, talking about John Wall, we saw him improve his pacing last season. Sure, he still played at rapid-fire speed at times, but he also seemed to have a better understanding of when to pull it back and when to speed it up. Better change of pace in how he went about his game.
Gortat's checked in for Nene. The shot by Middleton, wide open. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Wizards trail by 3. Beal, that's for 2. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Beal's got 4 this quarter. Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Carter Williams dishes to Parker. Middleton drives in, and he converts the layup. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Carter Williams with it. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Porter outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Jason Kidd has seen a lot of things in his first few years of coaching. Already changed teams once and they had some personnel issues, but you cannot deny that he knows how to get the most out of his team.
Washington's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points on a deep ball for them tonight. And he gets it to go.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And with Kidd, the results on the floor, Greg, speak for themselves. He knows what he wants out of his players, Clark, and he keeps them accountable.
And, you know, having that accountability is what made the Bucks so much better last season. Kidd is still a very young head coach, but I tell you what, he's shown me a bright future in that capacity for us.
Timeout called the Bucks.
And John Wall, guys, is still one of the most explosive players in the league. His speed makes professional athletes look like they are stuck in mud.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jason Kidd was saying to his team. He told the team he wanted to run their offense through Parker. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. You're talking about Wall's burst. He can go end to end in seconds. Clark, you're amazed. You used to say he's a blur.
Yeah, rack to rack in a nanosecond is what Wall can do. I mean, his speed is something special.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And the basket by Thornton.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
And the shot is good.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
That's good.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Bucks are gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Parker with a clean look. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
1:43 left in the first half of the game. Middleton outside. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And boy, how good was Chris Middleton last season? Always a deep shooter who could stretch the floor. He hits the weight room in the offseason and became a much stronger defender. Now, he's one of the more promising 3-and-D guys in the league.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Plumlee, he's checked in for Monroe. John Henson comes in for Jabari Parker. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Jared Bayless. And it's Mayo in for Carter Williams. And for Chris Middleton last season, he went up in points, assists, rebounds, but went down in turnovers.
Boy, what an improvement for this young man. A late bloomer. I liked him when he was at Texas A&M, still growing into his body, playing with great confidence, and he can spray that thing from 3. I like his promise.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Shot is off. Washington has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Here's Gooden. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Well, we get a look here now at the small forwards with the fastest hands in the league and generating the most steals per game. Third is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And this is the set of guys that can do as much or more damage with their defense as they can with their offense. They know how to swoop in for a steal from anywhere on the floor.
It would be nice to find a steals chart to see where they're getting all their pilfers from. These are small forwards, though, who play 94 feet of defense.
And the second free throw, good. Bucks trail by 3. 43 seconds left in the first half. The dish to Henson. The 11-footer and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists in the game. Washington's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And another miss by Washington.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
Mayo, that's good.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
There's Porter with the 3, and he gets it to go. Porter's got 8 points.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Mayo into the lane. Rebounded by the Wizards. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Deadly from behind the three-point line in that game, and it really gave them the ability, I felt, to stretch that defense out.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, it opened things up for them in a big way. The defense was never able to string together any stops or get comfortable.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Wizards lead by 4. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, guys, I'm here with John Wall. And, John, tell us how you're feeling so far in this game in terms of getting into your own rhythm out there.
No, it was good. Just try to get my rhythm, just try to find my teammates, make the job easy for us, and let the game.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
Well, they were lighting it up from 3, and that was the difference in the first half. They did a good job of running off screens, spotting up, and getting rid of the ball quickly. And their shot selection, solid.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Milwaukee.
They played some solid team basketball, Ernie. Pretty good. They were sharing the ball. We saw some nice feeds, a lot of movement. It wasn't 5 individuals out there. It was one cohesive unit, and they got the assist to show for it. Their rhythm was nice.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is just about to get started. Now back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We will see you later.
And now this one.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. And it's Monroe in at the center position. Wizards leading by 5. Well, Milwaukee last year became just the 9th team in NBA history to go from Greg being the worst in the league to a playoff team.
Unbelievable what they accomplished. And they had a tough matchup in the first round with the playoff season Bulls, however. Things didn't go well, but they did get some valuable experience from that effort.
Morris passes to Beal. Shoots it up. Second chance shot. Rejected by Monroe.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
Wall attacking. Got that one up quick. Wall's got 13.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire. Still, I don't know that anyone can define what Giannis's position is. It's kind of still up in the air. I mean, he's played mostly on the wing a season ago, and thus far, maybe that could end up being the best fit.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. The Bucks also with the sub. Jared Bayless has checked in for Chris Middleton. Bucks trail by 3. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And Parker, here we go. It's deflected.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Sessions. Good on the three-point shot. Sessions has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Prior to last season, Giannis was experimenting with the point guard position for stretches during the summer league.
Well, you know, Kevin, he's just the type of guy whose size and length really allow him to guard every position.
True. Thornton dishes to Gooden. The 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Carter Williams has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And here we go. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that. And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
And Monroe kicks to Carter Williams. No good on the 3. Wizards leading by 5. Dixon passes to Sessions. Shoots the 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
He's found a rhythm here in the third quarter, Kevin, and his confidence is palpable. You can feel it. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be falling.
The drive by Monroe. Gooden with the rebound. Washington's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. And again, Washington with the triple.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Carter Williams, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Here's Gooden. Can't get it to go. Good D by Parker. Bucks trail by 9. Carter Williams dishes to Parker. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling. Fellas, I'll tell you, I was really surprised when Michael Carter Williams got traded last season. It's so hard to find point guards with his length and instincts. I mean, you just have to wonder what's going on in Philly.
Nene, he's checked in for Washington. Temple comes in for Drew Gooden. The Bucks have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. They double him with Nene. Here's Plumlee. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Plumlee's got his first basket of the night. Wizards leading by 8. Here's Sessions. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Bucks have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. And it's Carter Williams, that time on the assist from Plumlee. And it's 8 points for Michael Carter Williams. Well, the Wizards shooting 54% since they had a chance to talk things over at halftime. They're looking locked in out there now. Sessions can't get it to go. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
And the previous meeting was a win for them and a huge day for the bench. The reserves really stepped it up with their scoring.
Greg, we know how important it is when you can go to your reserves without much drop-off in production. It gives you a big advantage. I know they'd love to see that again tonight. Pretty passing, timely recognition as to where the open man was.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And now running up the court, Sessions pushing it up. Wasted no time on that one. And it's a 9-point Wizards lead.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Can't convert after the good screen. Lets it go from deep. And again, Washington with the triple.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's guarded closer. That one goes. Count it.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Just 3 on the clock, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. 9 assists now tonight. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. It's the Wizards. They're up by 8. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return.
Got that 75 to 60. 65. Sandman winning. You see the Sandman going ham on it.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth.
Yes, I have 75. Then that's 67.
Here is Bayless. The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Marquis Morris is out there with Nene, and it's Dudley in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Taken away by Nene, and here we go, the Wizards fast break. Here's the feed to Dudley. Pass to Morris. Cans the 12-footer. Morris has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Washington. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
And here's Dudley for 3, and he gets the bucket.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond.
Left side, Antetokounmpo. And that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless. Bayless has got 4 assists now tonight.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And with that three, the second of the half, he's equal his total from before the break.
The thing about Bradley Beal, when he suits up, the entire lineup becomes exponentially more potent. Quick, powerful athlete, great, high basketball IQ. Had the great teaching at Florida, carries it to the NBA. Opponents have to account for him, I think, on both ends of the floor.
And that's a great point, Kevin. I mean, coming out of college, a lot of people compared him to Ray Allen. He possesses that next level smoothness and body control that's often indicative of a true difference maker.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Jason Kidd was just going over the plan with his team. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
The 15-footer. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And, you know, going back to Bradley Beal, the bottom line is he's a winner. Last year, the Wizards went 8-9 with Beal out of the lineup. Hard to argue with those facts and numbers.
Oubre, good.
Just dialed in from the three-point line in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly. I mean,
here's on to Tacumbo, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And when you talk having him at his best, when he's at 100% health, there are very few guards in the league who can keep up with him. Truly one of the game's great young talents.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-handed.
Pulls up on the wing, and the Wizards getting another bucket right there. Now, here's
keep hitting the threes on you.
Screen by Monroe. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Bucks trail by 15. Now the Bucks moving it up, and that one's good.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
But he hit 3.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Wizards leading by 14. Here's Oubre, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. He's in a groove, and that tray of his has just been dead.
And Bayless gets to Monroe, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
Washington calls timeout. They lead by 15. 1:57 left in the game. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Nene, he's checked in for Hickson. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Gortat. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Drew Gooden. And Sessions subbed in for Oubre. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Jared Bayless. That's tipped. Stolen by Middleton. And Parker gets it to go. The assist from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Here's Sessions. And again, Washington no good. Bucks trail by 13. 1:36 left to play in the final quarter. Monroe, no good.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Porter, no luck. Bucks are gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Carter Williams with the bucket.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim. I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Parker against Porter. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Wizards.
And the big difference here was accuracy behind the three-point line, Clark.
Well, they started spraying them from deep, and then it spread out the defense, and they had all the looks they wanted.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
Boy, I tell you, look at these teams, Greg. They're very evenly matched.
Yeah.
This could be one of the better in-conference battles we see this season.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Sessions. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
The rebound by Inglis. Now Carter Williams. It's tipped. Stolen by Nene. Wide open to the hoop. Ahead. And the basket by Thornton.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Some good
man,
competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you got to defend your home floor, and they did.
I was losing.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
102.
Congratulations on the win, Bradley. We saw your parents in the stands and your mom cheering you on. You seem like you like playing these home games in front of family and friends.
It's always good to have my parents in the building. I can always hear her no matter where she may be, but she was right on the floor, and she gave me a few tips while I was out there, too. So it's always good when my family's there.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Let us take a moment now to recognize our Jordan player of the game. He came out of the locker room at halftime and was immediately on fire. That third quarter was his, and he did not hesitate to exert his will.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
Just an amazing impact he had in this game. After not even being in the starting lineup, he's the other Ernie, and the crowd was loving it. They really enjoyed his style of play. He's going to continue to create more and more new fans for himself. I'm sure of that.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille...
Sound it off.